the acoustics in this room are the best for recording. So I'll just talk about what I'm doing during the day. I can't talk about what I'm doing for work or business publicly because I don't want. If I work somewhere, I don't want random strangers knowing where I work or what I'm doing. Or if I run a business, I don't want to. At the moment, I'm not doing any work for anyone. I'm just doing this business stuff, and so you can imagine, types of businesses that you could do, and I'm not going to talk about exactly what it is that I'm doing publicly. So I kind of do a lot of this thinking in bed, and I like it because it's the most enjoyable and relaxing. So I have to do the hard drives, and then I'll be doing cooking, which I have kind of in the last year I did a lot of experimenting, including I even tried to it's very, very hard to make food with very few ingredients because you're trying to avoid pesticides that taste good. So chicken breast I would avoid, it's too dry. Chicken legs, if you cook them in a slow cooker, are actually very good. The skin and the bones release a lot of collagen. So you can have that with whatever you want. I just have it plain because I ate just plain meat for quite a few months and I felt really, really good. People describe it as feeling clear-headed and energetic, and I actually felt the most clear-headed and energetic that I've ever felt in life. So I'm trying to limit. I have to eat some wholemeal bread and some, I have oranges. Oranges are relatively easy to find around here, but a watermelon I like to get whole, and they don't sell them whole, they sell them cut, and I don't like when they cut them. I'm not too sure if they cut them with very clean knives or something, and then you get that growth on it, and so I like to get them whole. And I got a whole one, but it seemed like it was off or something. And so the orange is easy to find around here, so I eat the oranges. And in terms of fruit, that's basically what the oranges and the watermelon, the pesticides on the skin, so you peel them and hopefully all that is off of the skin. Anything that grows that you can't peel is basically is bad, but even things you can peel, like potatoes and carrots, the pesticide actually seeps inside of those things. So this Greek yogurt in the light version is very good, and it's tangy, so I make it into a kefir, which is like a Middle Eastern kind of thing. You just mix it with some purified water, and it makes it into a drink. So if you have it with some bread and eggs and cheese and basically this carnivore diet kind of thing, very clean, just with salt. So the eggs and the cheese, you can make your own mayonnaise. So it's very simple to use a slow cooker. So I tried cooking meat every single way possible. I tried every single cut of meat. Some of the cuts are very expensive for beef, and I don't really see that much point in it because unless you eat it raw, it's not very flavorsome. So I found the lamb is the most flavorsome, and the cut of it that is kind of the best value and the most flavorsome is the leg. The upper leg. I actually wanted to be a vegetarian previously in life because I think killing something to eat it is obviously just morbid, or whatever word you want to use. It's disgusting or just very strange, but because everything is full of pesticides, and not only that, the vegetables themselves contain naturally occurring toxins that, like for example, arsenic in rice. So you can't eat. So you have the reason they say to eat a variety of different things is because those toxins do cause, those naturally occurring toxins cause inflammation. But then on top of that, they have the pesticides and the herbicides, and then if you combine that with some kind of artificial colors and flavors and preservatives, and the list goes on. So those colors and flavors are obviously not in vegetables. Actually, no, they may be in vegetables as well to make them look better. I don't know. Probably not. Those things are so in soft drinks and candy, and it's very hard to keep kids away from candy. So I think the best option for kids is to get get them to make their own candy at home, like gummies. You can make gummies, so they I don't know, maybe just, I had a sugar addiction for a few years, and it took me a few months to get it. It's actually an addiction. It's just like caffeine. Caffeine is very hard to get off of. And so I was having this, in addition to the high carbohydrate diet and all these, like arsenic from rice, and I was having these ups and downs in energy throughout the day, and I hated it, and I was combating that with caffeine, which doesn't work at all because it dehydrates you. So I ended up eating meat only with a smaller amount of fat for months, and I started feeling really energetic. I didn't have any ups and downs in energy. I was clear-headed. I felt really good emotionally. I think just feeling kind of clear-headedness, I guess, means feeling kind of at ease emotionally, and then you can make sense of your thoughts much easier or something. I think that's what but then I couldn't keep doing that because I felt like I needed some kind of carbohydrates. I ended up eating this bread that I've been eating for many years that has some B vitamins and iron added to it, and eggs and yogurt. So the things that I eat are eggs, red meat, and this yogurt and oranges. I tried rock melon. Apparently that's full of pesticides as well. So there's very little organic produce out there, and when you buy it, it's kind of it looks like it's been sitting around for a while as well. So fish as well. A lot of the fish are farmed. They feed them these pellets that contain, that's right, chemicals. And the fish that are not farmed contain mercury or whatever. So I don't know. I stay away from fish. I used to eat a lot of tuna. That a skipjack tuna apparently is fine, but I don't think it's good for, like, maybe every second day, not every day, or every third day or something. So the leg of lamb is kind of hard to cook because of the bone. So you need to cut it, because they don't sell it cut. They sell diced lamb, but it's going to be it's going to be a cut that's tougher, and for some reason the leg has the most flavor, and it's got a lot of connective tissue which releases collagen. So you have to cut it somehow, and then the other thing you can do, you can actually use any kind of lamb. Any kind of lamb is far. So I've tried everything with the beef, almost everything. Every cut of lamb is just really tender after, like, let's say 4 to 6 hours of slow cooking. It doesn't actually matter which cut of lamb or what it is, but I found the leg is kind of the most. It has the least fat, so it's good value for money. But you can, and then you can add the fat when I get some offcuts which contain bones and fat, and so you put that in with the diced with the cut lamb leg, and you let it cook for about 6 hours just by itself. It will release a lot of flavor. It smells really good, and the broth is really nice just with some salt, but you can put it in salads or sandwiches, or serve it with potatoes or something, or make gravy, and I don't know, there's endless things that you can do with that meat. I end up just eating it plain, and so I have it plain with some bread and salt, and I'm going to make the broth a lot thicker this time, so it's a little bit like gravy. Very gelatinous, full of collagen and minerals and stuff. Trying hard to hold this camera steady now. So it's 12% humidity here, as I said, and so I don't know what else to talk about. I'll talk about the hard drives and the cooking. That's basically what I'm doing today. I got the gimbals, and I'll use that a bit, but you have to kind of move around. I didn't want to use it for these vlogging bed videos because you have to move around with it a little bit, and so light is seriously a little bit too bright. Maybe I can move to this side. That's better. It looks a bit too boring when my ears disappear if the camera is straight like this. And my eyelids don't look the same because of this thing on my eyelid. So I sit around in front of a laptop a lot, doing stuff. I can do a car washing video with the gimbal as well. There's something to do, but I'll go down to the beach and it can follow me around. I can do something as well. I'm gonna get a little bit more lean just because I and a little bit more muscly. I can do that with the spin bike. I was having trouble with it with just going up the road and running. I don't know, that's a bit stupid. I'm very lean as it is. I don't really, it's mainly because I like the feeling of it when I move around. I'll sit in a chair or something. What else can you talk about? I don't know, so I'll do cooking videos. I'll do a whole bunch of different videos as well as,